Welcome back. Today is the 10th. Today is the 11th of January 2024, and we are expecting a major winter event. I don't know whether this is technically a polar vortex or not. Regardless, it's gonna get cold. Today it warmed up to mid-50s, which is why I'm in a t-shirt, but it is supposed to basically cool off all night. We'll get some rain, it dips into the 20s, and it doesn't go back above freezing for at least a few days, and we have a couple of nights that are in the negatives. So anyway, we've got some work to do in the garden, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. Here's one of the onion beds that I planted at the beginning of November. So these are Egyptian walking onions. These are bulbing onions in the middle. You can see they're poking out. A couple of days ago I didn't get a shot, but we got a little bit of snow and all you saw was just green tops, which is really cool. If we get more snow this weekend, I'll see if I can get another picture. But all these tops will get damaged by days in or nights, temperatures in the single digits and certainly in the negatives. So we got to do a little bit of work. See greens down here, these are shallots and others. Basically I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna put more hay on top. I'm gonna sprinkle it over so it doesn't squash the tops as much as possible. You can see right there, see those multiple tops all coming up together? That's a shallot or a multiplying onion. I would bet that's a shallot. Let's see if I can find a tag. That's a shallot. Ultimately, what this is capturing is the air, just all like all good stuff, insulation. So the looser it is, honestly, the better. I'm also putting some around the asparagus, particularly this green asparagus bed that didn't have as much dirt as the other did. And the other one, as you can see here, already has hay on it. Also put hay over the my black currant bushes. I've got 2 of those. Just like that. All I need is an air barrier, help protect it. So here are some of my potted things. This includes, there's a big orange bucket that has some of my tropicals. It's got cold hardy stuff, it's got some figs, it's got all sorts of things, some of which shouldn't survive. some which probably have already died. What I'm gonna do is just surround it with hay. Bring this other bucket, that's an elderberry right there, and strawberry, bring that over for some more mass. Surround it with hay and call it good. Honestly, I could pull that tarp over the top and then call it good and leave it for probably a month or two till the weather changes a little bit and see what happens. And they might be total losses, or I might have some that survived. Ultimately, this type of thing, most of these would go in a greenhouse, but I don't have that yet. So, except for the elderberry should survive out here, but we'll just see. There we go. This pot has my rain gauge, so I better take this out and put it somewhere. Now, some of you may ask me or think, well, if that's hay you're using, don't you know there are live seeds in that? Yes, I know there are possible viable seeds, but I'm not that worried. This is mostly mulch, which means only the top layer would have access to sun. The bottom layer would have access to moisture. I cover the soil over. And if stuff comes up, great. Either I'll weed it or I'll let it grow a little bit and cut it down and use it as green manure. So I'm not particularly worried about it. And I guess I'm a little sentimental about these radishes, even though they're just cover crops. I've enjoyed coming out and just eating some. And so I guess I'm gonna throw some hay over one bed and see how they do. And maybe have a little extra hay. I just put it on two beds. And then there's one bed back there that doesn't have it, the radish cover crop that I'm enjoying. So we'll see how they do.